Come on over, it's time for Tim Friend.
Hey friends out there, this is Tim Friend, just saying that this next game that we're going to be playing, Persona 5, has some serious issues. I mean, not that it has severe problems, but that it has serious themes in it. They're pretty heavily dealt with, and they are rape, abuse, and suicide. There might be more that I'm not remembering. I will try to give warnings like this up front if I see more in the future. But if you think that this might harm you in some way, then feel free to skip on over this video, because you got to take care of yourself, you know? I don't want to accidentally hurt anyone with these videos, so be sure to take care of yourself and stay safe out there, guys. One, two, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excuse me.
What? He knows everything? You gotta be fucking kidding. Wait, are you okay? Did he report you or anything? We likely wouldn't be receiving these messages if Tim was not okay. I had a feeling that Boss was no ordinary man. But he didn't recommend you turn yourself in, did he? I think in that case we can consider him a new ally. I'm more curious about what he mentioned to you. You mean how our enemy might be the same people who targeted Futaba's mother? Yes, she was killed by mental shutdown, the same method used by the culprit we pursue now. Wait a second though, didn't you say Boss had to run from it all? Does that mean someone was trying to stop the news from getting out? Who could do that? Someone very powerful, I presume. Who do you think the culprit could be? I just said someone very powerful, so let's do that. Ain't you letting your imagination run wild a bit? But it would make sense. Wait a sec, if you're right, then wouldn't the police be working for him too? That's not impossible. This is getting too big for me to even think about. Can we really win this? We're gonna win no matter what. You can text too, I see you on your phone. Yeah. And Futaba's there, and it's fine. Yeah, I mean, it's fine.
Let's do it.
Alright, let's save my game real quick. Really don't want to sit through these cutscenes again. Alright, let's talk to Futaba.
Sorry.
It's my fault. All this happened because I kept the calling card. Oh, it's okay, Futaba. What do you gotta say? Looks like we managed to avoid the worst possible situation. Sure did, buddy. Can I watch ICU? No? Okay. Can I... How's Plant? Plant good? Okay. Let's sleep. It's late already. Is Sojiro still awake? This is kind of awkward. You can sleep on the sofa if you want to. Wait, shouldn't you sleep on the sofa so that Futaba can go ahead and sleep on the bed? Oh. I'm gonna go home. Night. Oh, poor Futaba. I hope she's okay. Let's call it a day and go to bed. Sleep. I choose to sleep. No visit from the Velva room, huh? Nothing to say about Akechi? Igor? Alright. If you say so, buddy.
That concludes the speech given by Representative Masayoshi Shido, who may be forming a new party. We now resume our coverage of the Phantom Thieves, the suspects for Mr. Okumura's death and others. The police have designated the Phantom Thieves as the country's most wanted fugitives.
Japan's most
And
wanted.
have decided to reward anyone with information leading to the capture of the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I like that he's just sitting with Morgana, even though they can't talk to each other.
Those who provide information will be offered a reward of 30 million yen.
That's a lot of yen.
And considering the high amount, it shows how extraordinary the situation has become.
That's like what? $300,000 American? That seems like not a whole lot, actually. It's just for information, though. Shit, I don't know.
Reward money will be supplied by the police and the families of the victims. Further,
Oh shit, the families of the victims?
If I report you to the police and they arrest you, I supposedly get 30 million yen for it.
Yeah, you're welcome. You gonna report us?
I hope you understand the situation you're in. Even people who didn't have an interest before will be on the lookout for the Phantom Thieves. And it'll happen every day, even at school.
It's true.
Why did this happen?
There was no choice. There was no other
That may have been
moral
true,
choice.
But still. Well, how do I put this? I'm sorry I didn't realize it. It's also my responsibility that this happened.
I don't know, man. I don't think so.
All I can do now is give you shelter.
Well, thank you.
Just don't become desperate and do something reckless, all right?
You got it, buddy. Oh, definitely won't do that. Nothing reckless or
Won't sell you
dangerous.
out. As long as you're here, there's nothing to worry about.
Oh, thank you, bud.
I feel bad about what we've done to the chief. I'm responsible too.
Oh, Morgana. Yeah, if anything, we are putting him in a shitty situation.
Did you see that reward? Perhaps we put too much pressure on them. With this, the Phantom Thieves have become public enemy #1.
Oh no.
Exactly. That will be when their curtain falls.
Man, what kind of crazy plan do they have? How are they gonna track us down?
Hey, great!
I can't believe how big the bounty is. We should look for the Phantom Thieves ourselves. Akechi suggested they go to this school, right? Yeah, but let's not. There's been too many mental shutdowns as it is. It'll probably be the end of us if we start sniffing around now. But 30 million yen, man. Just let me dream a little. 30 million yen. This still seems like there should be more. It's just inflation already. Yeah, you see the news? I had braced myself for this possibility. Actually having a wanted notice out for us feels kind of weird. I'm not sure we're gonna get away this time. Our backs are truly against the wall now. Discussing it here won't do us any good though. Let's talk more in person. I mean, we all know what's gonna happen. We're gonna say yes to Akechi. It's gonna be the team. We're gonna do a new dungeon. Apparently it's Sai
We're
Nijima.
wanted now.
I know, bud.
And the reward's 30 million yen? What is this, a comic book?
It is a little cartoonish.
It feels so unrealistic, I can't help but laugh.
We're finally being treated as actual criminals.
I don't know, man. We already were to a degree.
I'm positive now. Remember all of those what ifs I mentioned before? All of this was truly set up.
It all does seem very conveniently timed, doesn't it?
How President Okumura ranked first, the Fad before that, even Medjed. It was all to make the Phantom Thieves famous. On top of that, we were lured to target Okumura. Yeah,
And it's not that Okumura was a bad target, it's just that they lured us to do it.
the enemy likely planned to lay the blame on us from the start, after we gained popularity.
Then what about everything we've done until now? Are the people whose hearts we changed and thought were corrupt actually not?
No, that's not the case.
No, because of Yusuke and I, the Madarame and Kaneshiro cases were coincidental. Wasn't that the case with Kamoshida too?
Yeah.
Considering what happened with the rankings, only the previous target would have been used to lure us.
What a cheap trick to use.
Yeah, it was pretty shitty of them.
Cheap. It's nothing of the sort. There's the fake Medjed and the site's altercation. They might have even engineered the Fad around us.
Oh shit.
So much time and effort has been put into this. President Okumura probably wasn't their only target.
What do you mean?
Perhaps they intend to place all blame of past and future
Uh.
psychotic breakdowns on our group.
Well, I mean, yeah, we provided a convenient scapegoat for them.
That's why I said we shouldn't jump into things so carelessly.
Yusuke.
What, so this is my fault? Even you agreed to it in the end.
It's true.
And there was that thing with Haru at the time. How are we supposed to ignore that, huh?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. This was all because I one-sidedly decided that my father was a criminal.
I mean, it's a pretty strong side.
All I could think about was my fiancé. If I had only been able to cope with it more calmly.
You can't blame yourself for that, Haru. No.
Haru?
It's not Haru's fault. I should have spoken up too when Principal Kobayakawa died.
What?
Damn it! This is bullshit! God! Ah!
Ryuji.
Ryuji!
I did not know I was gonna say that.
Taking out your frustration on things doesn't help anyone.
Hey, what do you think? Why did we lose?
We haven't
What did
lost
we do
yet.
wrong?
We just been set up. I think we lost sight of our no, I don't know. I think they baited us. We took the bait.
Probably because we weren't acting like ourselves.
I mean, I still was.
Agreed. At the time, we only cared about the opinion of the general public.
That's not true. I've been trying to get you fools on track with that from day something.
Yeah, that really is it. I was so caught up in making a name for ourselves.
I fucking told you guys.
I'm such an idiot! I became a phantom thief because I hated those same kinds of adults!
That's right.
To think we had begun clinging onto fame and a place to belong, that our eyes had become clouded.
We were meant to be the righteous phantom thieves, but we lost sight of our original cause.
Thank you, Haru, for spelling it out even further.
I'm so irritated with myself. Makoto.
Damn it! I know that we've been set up, and that I was a complete idiot too!
It's okay, Ryuji.
But still, it's so damn frustrating!
I know, man. I'm sorry.
Of course I want to do something about this!
Yeah. We'll be in deep water at this rate. However, we have no idea who we're up against. And whether they're an individual or an organization.
Well, these guys should be watching the cutscenes like I do, and you do with me.
Furthermore, they must be in a position of power, or have powerful backers if they can go so far.
Are we really a match for this?
Of course we are. We can change hearts, and there's like 8 of us?
Should we end this now?
What do you mean?
Things might get worse for everyone.
Hey, what should we do?
We'll overcome this. Let's turn the tables. Let's DJ for a living.
Yeah.
I'd say let's turn the tables and then stand there for a little bit.
Running away with our tails between our legs is exactly what they want.
They're doing all this so they can try to panic us.
That's the same as dumping our aesthetics again, because we only care about our hides.
Ethics, not aesthetics.
I see.
I take back what I just said. I can't let it end like this.
That's right.
Absolutely not like this.
Looks like we're settled on what we want to do. All that's left is how we go about it.
Man, we haven't even... we have not settled on what we want to do. What we want to do is turn the tables. That's not specific.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess what they're saying is right. Blah. Blah, blah, blah. Peep, 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 peep.
Yo.
Oh, what's up, Ryuji? About me yelling earlier. Being framed and the added bounty. It all felt like such bullshit. I lost it. And I'm sorry. I know how you feel, man. It's okay. You too? It's confusing. We're wanted criminals now. Maybe I haven't changed at all since that time we went up against Kamoshida. Wanted to be a phantom thief because I thought even someone like me could be a hero. Made me so happy to be dependent on. Guess it all went straight to my head. Oh, buddy.
Then again,
I thought I could do anything if it was for justice, but that'd make me no different from our targets. I called them shitbags, but I must have been the shittiest of shitbags. I can't even joke about it. Things will turn around, man. You're right. I could start by changing who I am now. That's right. Thanks, Tim. I feel like I can think straight now. I scared Haru and Futaba, didn't I? I'll have to apologize to them soon.
see ya.
See ya. That was nice of him. I think he should still apologize to Morgana. I have never forgotten about that, nor have I entirely forgiven. I got a message from Akechi-kun. He wants us to gather at LeBlanc tomorrow after school. Who does he think he is, trying to boss us around like that? Tomorrow? That's sudden. This is directly after the reward announcement. There must be a calculated reason for this, too. We'll be okay, right? We'll manage. Yeah, we're going to overcome this together. Regardless, I don't want anyone disturbing our pace anymore. What? Let's go about this calmly. Well, see you all tomorrow. We've reached a crucial moment in the plot. There's no point fretting about it now, though. Let's just stay calm and wait for tomorrow. Yeah. They haven't used that wibbly-wobbly memory
Okay.
thing. Can't let things end here. We need to figure out who's behind everything. Can I watch TV? Blip, blip, blip. Nope. Go to sleep. How's my plant doing? Hell yeah, I'll give it some plants. Mega fertilizer.
Whoa.
Bam. Free kindness. Ugh.
All right.
Whoa.
Man, I remember how long it took to get from kindness 3 to 4. It's gonna take 40 years to get to kindness 86 or whatever, 5. Go to sleep. Velvet room? Oh, velvet room. Alright. Damn, 20%, huh? 20%. And dropping. Wonder if it'll get to like 1% and it's just Mishima.
An issue in which criminals do whatever they want under the name of justice cannot be left alone.
Huh. This fucking guy.
Only now does the government speak of taking countermeasures. But their actions are too little, too late.
Aren't you the one talking about countermeasures?
The government as it stands has been left behind the times. It is obsolete. If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once.
What the fuck is that line? If this is a ship that's bound to a rotting dock and destined to sink, we might as well destroy it once. That is terrible.
Let us end this chaos through my hands and yours.
He's a politician of the ruling party, isn't he?
Yeah.
I heard they're splitting up to form a new party, so an election might come before the year's end.
I'm gonna vote this time for sure. This man has my support.
You haven't voted until now? That's problematic as a member of society, you know.
Yeah, you should vote, man. Come on.
Politics just never interested me before. But this politician seems pretty amazing. He's passionate and thinks of the future. I mean, someone like that should be prime minister.
Oh, great.
I'm definitely voting for him.
Well, I suppose that makes sense, since the other politician seems so unreliable.
Man. This fucking Shido guy fucked up our life at the beginning, and now we're giving him a lot of screen time. It's almost like he's a villain of some kind.
Cooperate with you, what exactly do you intend us to do?
Thanks for leaving us alone, Sojiro. It's just after school, so I'm sure there won't be any fucking customers in this coffee shop.
That's a good question. But might I have a cup of coffee first?
Fuck off.
Quit effing around!
Yeah.
Please keep this short.
There's a bounty for information in addition to the arrest warrant. Those are quite desperate measures. I'm referring to Sai-san's actions. I assume all of you are at your wits' end as well.
Yes, thank you for assuming, Akechi.
She must
Still a
be
jerk.
considerably vexed if she's gone that far. Make headlines with the arrest warrant, then use incentives to get testimonies. It's not a bad method.
The police have nothing on us. There's no way they can make an arrest.
True. I'm the only one who's ascertained your true identities. However, the groundwork for fabricating testimonies and concocting a culprit are underway.
Oh, shit.
We don't care about that self-gratification. Get on with it.
What the fuck, Futaba? What are you talking about?
I'll be blunt. I'm thinking of triggering a change of heart in Sai-san. I've already discovered that she has a palace.
Oh, shit.
Huh? Really?
Is this to prevent the investigation agency's recklessness?
Precisely.
So to change her heart from what?
Still, there's no need to change her heart just for that.
Yeah.
Indeed. It's hard to believe that a single person can fabricate all that.
Unfortunately, that's not the case. What if I told you that those around her would turn a blind eye to false evidence?
Huh, okay.
You saying the police would do such a thing?
I'm not super surprised. That's part of how I got here.
It seems they're more trusted than I thought. Their priority is settling the situation. They don't care who the supposed culprit is.
No!
That's right, they're there to serve just order, not justice.
They're completely rotten.
My objective is to find the true culprit. That must be the case for all of you too.
Of course.
However, the current situation is extremely bad.
Yes, I remember.
If worst comes to worst, someone unrelated will be set up as the culprit, huh?
Our only solution to this is to make Sai-san come to her senses. If she's in her right mind, she can stop this situation. Her sense of justice wouldn't allow it.
Well, okay, you've got me there.
So that's why.
The truth will be covered up, and an innocent civilian's life will be destroyed. I can't allow such a thing to happen. My own ethics won't stand for it.
See, no ethics, game. Why didn't you use that in Ryuji's line?
I mean, I guess I can understand how you feel.
And changing Sai-san's heart will be to protect her as well.
How do you mean?
Yeah, I don't get that.
If the true culprit were to learn that she's responsible for the investigation, what would happen? I'm certain they'll aim for her life. She's the perfect target to place blame on the Phantom Thieves.
That's a good point. Gotta
So
change
how
of heart
about it?
before she's assassinated.
Even though you're particular about being just, you're willing to get your hands dirty?
It can't be helped in order to ascertain the truth. There is also one more merit in changing Sai-san's heart.
Then I'll get a promotion.
It will become a warning to not mess with us.
What?
They can't go public if someone in the investigation has a change of heart. It'd show their corruption.
Oh shit,
All that's left
that's
from
true.
there is for me to discover the identity of the true culprit.
Okay. How would you do that, though?
What do you mean?
You're gonna tell us to announce our disbandment once the real culprit is arrested, aren't you?
As expected from Onijima. So, what do you say? I don't think it's a bad deal for either of us.
Makoto, what's your take on all this?
Good
It's a
question.
well-made plan. It even takes putting an end to our team into consideration.
I'm flattered to hear that.
Why are you willing to do all this, Akechi-kun? Why do you seek justice?
That's right. We don't know anything about your motivations. You know about
Because
everyone
of
else's.
Sickening human beings. Yes. My contempt for such people drives my sense of justice.
What the
It
fuck?
isn't some grand reason like society's sake or some lofty ideal. It's simply an absurd grudge. And extremely personal.
Well, tell us about it.
Dude.
Fucking,
You know, doesn't he remind you of us?
I mean, to a degree. I kind of go for a lofty ideal.
I can't really explain it, but I guess it's how some disgusting adult pissed him off.
Look, I'll give you that.
We're similar, hmm? Maybe that's why I thought that I could ask this of you all. Won't you cooperate with me on the mission to change Sai-san's heart?
We will. Yup. We're gonna do it.
Thanks.
Because that's what the plot
I was
demands of us.
actually rather worried there. This mission can't succeed without your cooperation, after all.
Why not? You're not confident enough to change it on your own?
The Phantom Thieves will be disbanded, and everything will work out. I pray it does.
I pray that the thing I said is the real thing.
Mako-chan. I'm okay. I never brought it up until now, but the reason I joined the Phantom Thieves is because I wanted to change my sister's heart. I was hoping it'd never come to pass, though.
Wow. That's never come up.
I've also known for quite some time that she has a palace.
Why didn't you tell us? We gotta go after everyone with the palace.
Why didn't you tell us?
It was too selfish of a reason.
Didn't want to believe
I
it,
was
huh?
too scared to look any further into it on my own.
Why don't we try going there now to scope the place out?
Yeah, a fun after-school Friday.
A lot of this will be new to me, so I'd like to get myself accustomed to it too.
Yeah, you got it, bud.
I'm sorry, I actually have plans today.
What?
I see. That's unfortunate.
Pretty sure it's my decision, Makoto.
Will you tell your sister about this? Of course not. It's just...
You seem awfully evasive today. Is something the matter?
Yeah, what's wrong?
I just can't make time today.
Let's call it a day then, and resume this tomorrow.
I'm sorry, everyone.
It's okay. We all got shit to do. It's just the first time we haven't been able to go to a palace because of someone other than me. Excuse me.
Wasn't Makoto acting a bit weird?
She super was. But it is about her sister. I trust her.
Well, I guess that can't be helped. Regardless, it all starts tomorrow. I hope this goes well.
Me too, buddy. There we go. There we go. There's the flash forward of a mission start, I think. Soon, at least. Yeah, that means I get to fucking grind my ass off in a palace soon.
Palace? In me? Not only that, Goro Akechi?
Yeah, we just fucking tell you about him, I guess.
Then the Phantom Thieves targeted me as per his advice?
But I'm not telling you that he's a Phantom Thief? Okay.
And he had already experienced the metaverse by the time of the Okumura case?
So, sort of am telling you that he's a Phantom Thief.
That can't be. I mean, he never said a word.
Well, why would he?
Although, his attitude did change suddenly around that time. Akechi-kun kept quiet about the most important details, and my own sister may be a Phantom Thief? If this is all true, I'm appalled as the commander of this operation. I alone was kept in the dark.
Yeah, no shit, you were the target.
So you became convinced of another's existence through the 2 mental shutdown cases. And if you were apprehended while falsely accused of those crimes, that villain would still be loose.
That's right.
That's why you targeted me? Not for your own preservation?
Well, that's not all. We also wanted to preserve ourselves.
Believe you. I'm just considering it as a possibility.
Well, then start believing us.
Then again, if you wanted to evade capture, triggering my change of heart wouldn't guarantee anything. Your actions as Phantom Thieves would still be met with hostility.
We would just stave it off until we could find the real culprit, yeah.
No. If this villain does exist and is setting up your group, I would be targeted next.
That's right.
Did Makoto come up with that speculation?
Dot.
Perhaps I'm overthinking things.
Flashback to us getting captured outside a casino?
You need to keep your focus.
I'm trying. I've told you about like
Seems
5
you're
months
completely
of
worn out.
Big Bang Burgers.
But the look on your face isn't one of defeat. Why is that?
Justice wins in the end.
I'm amazed. It seems you can still talk.
I mean, that's what I've been doing.
When you were arrested, a man at the scene told you that you were sold out, correct?
That's right.
Those words normally hint at the existence of a traitor.
Yep.
However, if your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded.
What? If your story till now is true, one reason can be concluded.
It's frustrating to admit, but at a certain point... No, most likely from the start. I was a mere puppet.
Oh,
Someone
no.
set up only to bear responsibility later.
I mean, we've seen that from our omniscient narrator camera, but yes.
Someone intended your arrest, and the minimal staff directly involved were in their pocket. And if that's the case, true integrity would side with you.
Minimal staff involved in our arrest? I remember there being like an army of cops. Sai's slowly starting to accept the truth. My bond's grown deeper. Maybe she will be a Phantom Thief. That would be ridiculous, actually. That's not happening.
No, I'm jumping to conclusions. I don't believe your story yet. There's something I need to confirm with you.
Well, what is it?
Was a change of heart triggered in me? What
Yes.
happened in the time between entering my palace and your arrest?
I
Tell
don't
me
know.
everything.
You got it. I like that every time you talk with Sai, there's like a story. Or for like a plot reason, there's like the story
What's this
summary
favor
coming up,
you
dude.
need? It's late already.
What favor do I need?
We'll be going to Nijima's palace, so I want to look into her. Things like her work ethic and relationships. It doesn't matter whether it's public or private.
Just hack into her shit and totally destroy her privacy.
Those would help us come up with countermeasures in case we hit a roadblock in her palace. I can look up more, you know. Stuff like her repertoire of underwear.
Oh, cool. You freaking
A girl
weirdo.
shouldn't say things like that. You tell her too.
Oh. What else can you dig up?
Well, like her history with men.
Damn.
We're phantom thieves. Ahem.
We're just messing with you, Morgana.
Also, I may be overthinking it, but my voice... Ow! Same as always. Let me finish first.
Oh.
There's something else we want you to look into.
What is this? What is this wibbly wobbly? That's the second time. First was just Morgana and me, now it's Morgana and me and Futaba? What has happened? What is this unreliable narrator shit? I have the Omni camera. Why can't I see that? Now for today's train news. Your news on a train. First off, the investigation team has announced new progress in the search for the Phantom Thieves. Secondly, the opposition party has submitted a vote of no confidence regarding the current cabinet. That, along with legislator Shido's plan for a new party, has sparked fears of governmental disbandment. Oof. What a time for it to happen. What a time. And he's the only named member in politics that we know, and we know that someone executing this would have to have a lot of power. The leader of the SIU has told Psy that they want this to be confirmed before the new government comes in, because it's elections, I guess. So I mean, our only suspect in politics for the big overlord would be Shido, which would make sense poetically because that's who got us into this in the first place. Where are we meeting today? Oh, right. We were never told where to meet up. At the courthouse. Where's that? Hint, the government office district. Kasumi Gaseki. Indeed. I've heard of that place. Never been there, though. Me neither. It's not somewhere normal people usually go. Whoa, just looking at the map is impressive. The police department, Ministry of Justice, public prosecutor's office, and public security. The Diet building is right near there, too. For real? What kind of scary place are we going to? We won't get caught, right? According to Akechi-kun, our identities haven't been discovered yet. So we're just going to plunge headfirst into enemy territory. Has anyone contacted Akechi? We're gonna meet him there. Be on guard, everyone. We'll be heading into a lion's den. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. I wonder if we'll be able to get to the actual mission start today.
So this is the courthouse. You can tell it's a revolting building just by looking at it.
Yes?
Let's hurry up and get started. Akechi, what did you find out?
I rarely get to see Sai-san directly, but I figured out her course of action.
Okay.
On the 20th, an investigation will likely be done at Shujin Academy, as well as the Sakura residence.
That's pretty bad.
For real?
Then that means our time limit is November 20th.
Got 3 weeks.
But this should be a substantially forced operation. I doubt it'll take place before the 20th.
A substantially forced operation. What does that mean?
We'll take your word. For now, we need to focus on infiltrating her palace.
I do like this background. Even though that, like, everyone's sort of cel-shaded-ish avatars are standing against, like, looks like a drawn background. It doesn't look weird. The clash even looks kind of nice. I like it.
I concur. And we should probably get going soon. After
Yeah, you
all,
got it.
people like us standing around here is quite unnatural. Well then.
That's...
Huh? What about my smartphone?
Oh shit. What was that?
This is the model I wanted. You're so lucky.
Oh, Futaba. What a dork.
I'm so sorry. Until recently, Futaba was actually well...
It's okay. Sai-san told me the gist.
Oh, right. Akechi-kun, it may be best if you exchange contact info with everyone, too. Not just me.
That's right.
That's true.
Ooh! I'll send everyone's contacts to you later.
Yeah, it's hard for him to get the contacts if Futaba's just gushing over his freaking phone.
Thanks. Well then, I hope we get along.
Yep. Glad to have you
I'll
on
do
the
my best.
team. Everyone's happier here. Our positions are somewhat different. Akechi will be joining us for the time being. I feel like my bond with Akechi has grown even deeper. Somehow. Okay, so yeah, now that we have Baton Pass, we know... Oh, shit.
Alright.
He gets all the abilities that another confidant would have at that
Got a
rank.
good personality and good looks? Talk about cheating.
Damn, Futaba. You like this guy?
She's praising you, I believe.
Then shall we get started?
And whatever. An has good looks and a good personality.
We need to figure out what Makoto's sis thinks this courthouse is, right?
In fact, everyone here has good looks and good personality.
I often hear her call it a place of competition in which she must always win.
If we had foreshadowed this earlier, it would make more sense.
A competition, huh? That sounds like Sai-san.
It'd be unbearable if you were put on trial for a reason like that. Although, a competition means it's a match of some sort. Might it be a martial arts ring?
Conditions have not been met.
Then perhaps a stadium? Or maybe an arena?
Conditions have not been met.
There are other competitions besides fighting and sports.
Gambling, then. How about a racetrack for horses? Other than that, there's pachinko, but does that count as gambling?
Man, I love this game of Guess the Word with the Phantom Thieves.
We played cards during the school trip.
Conditions have not been met.
What else is there?
It must be a casino.
The place where you gamble.
Candidate found.
I definitely see Sai-san in you.
Well, it's time we head in then.
Yup.
Beginning navigation.
Oh boy. We get the little preview dungeon. Can we do it? Can we just do the dungeon? Before the dungeon does us? Oh shit, an anime.
Head
Hiding
right
from all the
past
no
there
one.
and keep a low profile.
Oh, Morgana. Oh, look at his little feet. Why is he transforming none of us have yet?
Huh? What's going on here?
Oh, because he doesn't
We
see us as
are
a
looking
threat.
at the courthouse, aren't we? Seems like it.
Let's go.
I'm just gonna look at you guys. That's new. We don't always get an anime before we get to the palace. Wow. What an elaborate casino. With a Lady Luck. With the scales of justice tilted towards win.
The courthouse is a casino.
Yeah, come on. Catch
Everywhere
up.
else seems to be a normal cityscape.
Isn't that...
The police station, yes.
I didn't know that the station and the courthouse were next to each other.
I mean, it's pretty convenient, I guess.
Our attire hasn't changed. That must mean we aren't considered threats or hostiles yet.
Right. Areas outside her courthouse palace must not be worthy of her attention. Wait, I always look like this. I'm special. Besides, I can't do anything in my cat form.
The police station's also part of her work area, though, whenever arrests are made for her cases.
But she must not feel like she has to win there.
I've brought her food and belongings when she was sent on loan to the police.
We got no business with the cops, right? This might be the metaverse, but I don't want to go in a station.
That reminds me. He'll need a code name, too.
Codename?
Phantom Thieves can't go around using the real names, right? It ain't cool either.
Just
What?
for reference, what is everyone else's?
Skull.
Mine's Fox.
We pretty much decided on them with how we look, didn't we?
What is it, Haru?
Oh, it's nothing.
What's
then
wrong?
Perhaps Karasu will be best for me. You know, like a raven.
Why do you say that?
Are your clothes all black or something?
Oh.
The reverse, actually.
Oh?
If our codenames are to hide our identities, wouldn't that be better?
Karasu. He'd be the only Japanese-sounding one.
Yeah, the only one that's
Why
a
not go with Crow
Japanese
instead?
one.
All right. From here on out, you're Crow.
Got it.
Oh man. What a... Is that a fucking reference to Trails of Cold Steel? That would be interesting.
Now then, let's head into the courthouse.
I mean, I doubt it, but... There's a character in the other RPG that I'm playing. It's called Trails of Heroes, Legends of Cold Steel. There's a guy named Crow in it. This is business as usual. First off, we'll need to find an infiltration route. Yep. Great. Alright, next time on Tim Friend, we'll do a little demo dungeon, I guess. Alright, bye everybody.
We're Tim Friend.